Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of me playing through Age of Empires 2. We're just going to play for a couple of hours, just showing gameplay. The plan here is just to play about half an hour of campaign missions, then play a single player game for about another half an hour, and then move into a multiplayer game for a total of about 2 hours. The reason I'm not going through some of last week's games, just looking at what went wrong and what I could have done better, is that the last game was just bad. We just didn't have a chance. Like I only just got the Castle Age as the pocket player, and both my allies were under massive pressure and weren't coping very well. So there was nothing to really learn from that game. So yeah, with that said, I'm just going to jump straight into the campaign missions, and we'll go from there.
Our coffers were depleted into lands held by the English. We need to construct a market and establish trade routes to the villages of friendly clans. Local legends speak of 3 sacred relics hidden south of Stirling. Acquiring these artifacts for Wallace's army will be a great boost to Scottish morale.
Capture 3 relics and garrison them in your monastery.
The Scottish army has been rallied by recent victories against the English. Situation's starting to look up. Did you know that there are 3 different modes for the minimap in the lower right corner of the screen? You can show only military units or only resources and trade units by clicking the buttons just below and to the right of the minimap. It will help the morale of our army to collect holy relics and place them in our monastery. One of the relics is close to your town. An ally has another relic, and the English have captured her. You can retrieve a relic by clicking a monk and right-clicking the relic. Monks have other abilities as well. They can heal your injured soldiers or those of your allies. They can also attempt to convert enemy soldiers to join your army. Good! You have a relic. Protect the relic in the monastery by right-clicking the monastery. Perfect. You now have 1 relic garrison. Relics garrisoned in your monastery will slowly add gold to your stockpile. You've reached your ally's town. Go inside and see how his city's doing. Your ally's gate will open automatically for you. Farms are a good source of food once you've exhausted forage bushes and animals. Farms are built like buildings and must be periodically rebuilt. To gather food from a farm, click a villager, then right-click a farm.
Welcome. If you've come for the relic, you can find it on the hill to the northeast of our town.
Okay, so here we go again. We're just building up an economy. Looks like the mission's fairly straightforward here. Just gotta pick up some relics. So what relics do is give you kind of a slow trickle of gold in your economy, and there's only so many relics on each map, so the person controlling relics will have an advantage in terms of gold income. That particularly becomes important when you get the late game, sort of Imperial.
It's nice to have allies on the map. Your ally, the yellow player, can help you fight the enemy. You can also trade with your allies. To trade, you'll need to build a market.
So he's giving some useful advice about trading, and that becomes important in multiplayer games as well. Because, you know, eventually you exhaust your gold sources from the map. You need some alternative means of... I mean, all the best units in the game cost gold to make, so it can be the difference between winning and losing a game in the long run.
have a market. The market can create trade carts to generate extra gold. You can also exchange one resource for another at the market for a small fee. Click the market, then click Sell Food for Gold.
But I need to do that. I've got plenty of gold. I'm just struggling for food, if anything. But yeah, I understand how the trade works in the market, and trade one resource for another at some cost. Right, let's go pick up another relic. Heal them up, my monks.
The English are attacking our town. Can you tribute any spare food or gold to us? Thanks for the resources. If you have any spare soldiers, come to our town and let's drive the English out.
To tribute your ally, click the diplomacy
Quite sure what
button in the
happened
upper
there, I
right
didn't do
corner
anything.
of your screen. Give your ally some food and gold, but don't give him everything you own.
Build up an army. Even though I'm up against the Britons, I'm gonna make archers because I feel like. Oh. Let's try and convert someone. Try and make some archers. Because infantry will be vulnerable here.
Villagers and soldiers normally appear outside of the building that created them. You can have your units move to a spot once they're created by using gather points. To set a gather point for infantry, click your barracks, click Set Gather Point, then click where on the map you want your infantry to gather. You have enough soldiers now to think about attacking the English and recovering their relic.
Still building up enough faith. I need to get that to 100%
If
before I
you're
can
getting ready
convert.
to attack the English, I can help you out. Here, take this food and wood.
Thank you very much, ally. Use that food and wood to go up to the castle age. Thank you.
You can use the technology
really
tree
leave.
to see what technologies and upgrades you can research. Click the technology tree button in the upper right corner of the screen to see the tree for your civilization.
Technology tree, yep. Can't leave this village until I get an army over there. Let's get some villages out here to take this gold. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to build knights. This is a meat shield for my archers. gold going.
Beat fear. Erlov toe. Raboye.
Got some wood. Buy some food. Upgrade the archers. What do I need? 75. Yep.
Bid fear.
Struggling a little bit for food. I mean, the reason I'm not creating a lot of villages, guys, is that I know the pop cap's 75 for this game. So, can't afford to make too many villages. Otherwise, wouldn't have an army. The pop cap's actually kind of annoying. Like, it does draw out some of these missions a little bit. Probably longer than they should go. It's probably enough army, to be honest. What I might do is build a forward siege workshop as well. Seems to be classic AI stuff where they just send in one unit at a time. It's just so easy to micro against.
Beat fear.
That's probably about all the army they've made in this mission as well, so.
Bid fear.
Looks like I can go Imperial Age as well, but I can't. I'm not going to bother. Won't need it for this mission. Let's get my relic back. Almost forgot about that.
Bid fear.
And come and grab this other relic.
Bid fear. Margaret. 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 Kid bid fear. Margaret fear. Margaret. Kid bid fear. Kid Margaret. Bid fear. Bid fear. Bid fear. Margaret. Margaret.
You now have 2 relics garrisoned. Bring back one more and you'll be victorious.
Okay. mission once he gets back home. Keep rebuilding your lumber camps, just make sure they're as efficient as possible. They might actually be defeated before I even... No. He'll make it back. Yep, pretty straightforward stuff.
Congratulations! You've captured all 3 relics. With the 3 relics now locked away safely in Scottish churches, men murmur that we are blessed by the heavens. Our army now stands a chance as we prepare for the final clash with the English. Scotland now has archers and knights of our own with which to meet Longshanks. We march south to Falkirk, where we will rendezvous with the army of William Wallace and plan our combined attack upon the English castle.
Alright, this is it.
The only way we can hold the boggy lowlands around Falkirk is to build a castle and as many walls as we can construct in a short time. These fortifications will serve to protect our camp as we construct siege weapons with which to assault the English castle. Once the castle is constructed, Wallace himself has sworn to join our forces, and together we will attack Longshanks and his English troops.
Build a castle, destroy the English castle. Okay, simple enough.
The English could attack at any time. You have some walls already, but you should complete them as soon as you have enough stone.
Yes, sir. Such a bad mining camp. Oh, look at that. Hate it when they build them like miles away from your forest from the get-go.
If you have surplus resources of one type, you can sell them for gold at your market. You can then use the gold to buy what you need.
Okay. Oh. Outpost. Classic. It's actually a really bad mining camp. Oh well. It happens.
You can also build towers to defend your city. Units can garrison within a tower for defense and protection, and archers can even fire out of a tower.
I ain't building no towers. Why would I do that when I can just go to Castle Age and build a castle? Just the mission. It's my sole mission in this game. Actually, no, it's not the only one. I got 2 missions. Spears. Gold around.
To build a castle, you must first advance to the next stage, the Castle Age.
Correct. do that for a while though. You always got to scout, guys. You got to make sure you know where your resources are.
Combat states for your soldiers. A defensive soldier will be less likely to attack an enemy that comes near him. Click a military unit, then note the combat stance buttons on the lower left corner of the screen. Using the advanced buttons, you can also order a soldier to patrol an area between 2 points and guard or follow another unit.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about the outpost guys either, so that's why I'm not bothering to take them.
The advanced buttons allow access to a new type of formation. For example, with a box formation, you can protect a weak unit such as a monk.
Oh, I've upgraded to pikeman, so we're in big trouble now.
Bit fear.
A few more villages. Make sure I have a strong eco going before we get into Castle Age. Before we get any serious attacks. Actually, I want to keep these here just in case they do start ramming my gates. Okay, that's probably enough on food. A few more on gold and a few more on stone. Oh, I actually don't need more stone. Yeah, a few more on gold and then we'll probably advance. Looking forward to, well, hopefully William Wallace joins us for this campaign. Sounds like from the intro that's what's going to happen, so yeah, good to play around with him. First proper sort of hero unit. Yep, hopefully by the time I got wheelbarrow in, that we will be ready to advance. Final outpost. Oh no, still got one.
You have enough resources to go to the Castle Age. You should do that soon.
That's the plan. William Wallace 591. So he's out there somewhere. Alright, let's go up and let's build that castle. Send these guys out to defend the last outpost. Probably the last time we'll see those guys. Let's go. Oh no. This won't go well. Not a good start to the Battle of Falkirk. Probably won't make too many more archers. Make a few knights in Castle Age.
Congratulations. You're going to find lots of things to do in the Castle Age. For starters, try building a siege workshop to make battering rams and other siege weapons.
You're really pissed off about that house being there. I don't know what's happening with city planning here. This is an awful village.
Great! You've completed the castle. Sir William should be here soon, and then it will be time to attack the English. Wallace has come.
Here he is. Oh, look at those stats. Those stats are amazing.
One of your most powerful units is created at the castle. Create 10 more Wold Raiders.
Oh, I can't. Population's already maxed out. That's not a good. Not a good sign. Delete some eco here. Because I know I'm gonna need some. I need some rams. So I will. What's the objective? Just destroy the castle. Okay, let's go for it.
William Wallace and his Wold Raiders on your side, the English may be in trouble. Once you have a large army with plenty of siege weapons, go. Destroy the English castle.
Yeah, let's take down a castle you're gonna need.
Trebuchets are massive siege weapons with a great range, available only in the Imperial Age. Remember that trebuchets must be packed to move and unpacked to fight. Good job. With your new siege workshop, you can make battering rams. Rams are slow, but they're resistant to arrow fire
Really
and
wanna-
excellent at knocking down walls. You may need some rams to attack the English castle.
Bit fear, Erlav, tall.
I don't want to make more villages at this point. I just deleted a whole lot, so make do with what we've got.
Bit fear. Fall played.
Need more wood, really.
Erlav, bit fear. Erlav,
See what we got.
Erlav,
See what we're up against.
tall.
Yeah, kind of fast here, so
Erlav,
yep.
target it. Tall, kid. Tall. Target it. Tall. Done cut. Bid fear. Bid fear. Target it. Fall played. Target it. Tall. Target it. Tall. Erlav. Target it. Target it. Tall. Target it. Tall. Erlav. Fall played. Tall. Tall. Kid. Target it. Done cut. Tall. Target it. Tall. Kid. Fall played. Erlav. Erlav. Fear. Erlav. Tall. Kid. Fall played. Tall. Fall played. Tall. Tall. Fall played. Kid. Tall. Kid. Done cut. Erlav.
Yep, once again, doesn't look like the English have a lot of resistance here.
Erlav. Tall. Target it. Done cut. Kid. Tall. Erlav. Done cut. Target it. Tall. Bit fear.
Garrison in some
Tall.
wall graders.
Done cut. Bit fear. Bit fear. Tall. Target it. Tall. Tall. Kid. Done cut. Done cut. Tall. Target it. Done cut. Erlav. Kid. Tall. Tall. Done cut. Erlav. Tall. Bit fear. Tall played. Target it. Target it. Done cut. Tall. Target it. Target it. Tall. Erlav. Tall. Target it. Bit fear. Target it. Tall. Bit fear. Erlav. Tall. Erlav. Tall. Target it. Fear. Erlav. Kid. Tall. Bit fear. Tall. Target it. Target it. Kid. Bit fear. Kid. Tall played. Kid. Target it. Tall. Tall. Tall played.
And ram pathing is awful. Alright, that'll probably be about it. Oh, I could have deleted them. These are useless. Wow. Come on, William, get in there.
The English castle at Falkirk is no more. The English pretensions in Scotland are surely at an end. The forces of Wallace are triumphant.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I remember some of these being more complicated. Maybe it's just I was terrible at this game when I was younger, so never mind. That's the learning campaigns anyway, so we're learning how to play the game, basic mechanics, and how to build up and protect yourself, build an army. But yeah, I think the rest of the campaigns are a lot more interesting in terms of the objectives and the characters.
It looked certain that we would be defeated at Falkirk. Yet, somehow, though outnumbered and outranged by English longbows, we were victorious! English castle was torn down, and a Scottish one will be built in its place. William Wallace has shown us the path to victory. Although he's but one man, he inspires great deeds in others, and many of the Scottish princes and lords have drawn their swords with his. Wallace's own sword is a 5.5-foot beast, forged, of course, in Scotland. He has sworn not to rest until his sword finds the neck of Edward Longshanks. The struggle will continue, but we have learned the ways of war. Now, it is the English who will know fear.
Okay, good. Just want to check in on how we're going for time. About 40 minutes. Okay. I think what I might do this time is I might play multiplayer and see if I can play a couple of games. Just because I feel like I'm learning more from actually playing these sort of multiplayer games than I am from the single player games. But let's just see if we can find one for a start. I'll just jump into oh, that's against AI. But it looks like the only sort of game that's actually going to start soon, so we'll try. Might as well. This kind of serves both purposes of playing AI and playing a multiplayer. Okay, so it looks like they were playing their own game. Okay, well, we'll play a Nomad game. I mean, it's not something I'm particularly familiar with, but... Nomad, hardest, 300 pop. Okay.
No. No.
Looks like we're struggling. Like, there's a couple of high pings, but There's always going to be pings in these games. I mean, realistically, unless you're playing with someone like basically in the same country or same city as you. Looks like they want me on team 1 for some reason. Yeah, they're just trying to balance out the teams because you don't want to have the top 4 players against the bottom 4 players, for instance. So apologies for the language. You get some of this in here. Okay, so he's like 5 years old or something. Okay, sorry guys, sorry for the wait. Especially with these 4v4s, it usually takes a bit of time to get there, but looks like we're not far away.
Yes.
Alright, Nomad, here we go. What are my Malians? Okay. We'll see what that's all about in a minute. Try and find a good spot to build the TC. Okay, Nomad's a slow start. You can build your TC anywhere on the map. Some civs have an advantage at the start. Something like Chinese would have 6 bills.
Yes. Yes.
So I'm surrounded by two enemy TCs, so it's a bit of a rough start for me, but you know, as far as I'm aware, this is typical for Nomad anyway. So I'm just gonna focus on getting some wood in so I can build more fishing ships. Eventually fishing ships will be my main food eco heading into feudal age. Simply because you know, I have enemies all over the place. There's no way I can safely move out and take food. Try and do some sort of half-assed walling here.
Io. Bayabala. Bayabala.
Can't remember exactly where. I suppose that's where Green's TC was.
Bayabala. Bayabala. Inchi. Makolan. Bayabala. Bayabala.
I should build a gate there just in case my allies need to come through. Try and help me out. Yeah. I need to find some stone as well. It's going to be a big thing to find. Because I'm going to get towered. No doubt.
Bayabala. 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 Yes.
Hopefully my allies are going to be super helpful here, because I know I'm going to be under huge pressure. And I can't play off against 2 or 3 enemies at once for any length of time.
Bayabala. Bayabala. Io. Bayabala.
Va bene. Sei. Numero di tele. Numero di tele.
Gonna keep building walls out this way. Try to at least have some sort of base. If I come back this way, I've got nothing. No map control at all. Also sort of hoping I'll find some stone out here somehow. Actually, I might start scouting for that.
Bayabala. Io. Bayabala. 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 Bayabala.
Enchi.
Nudunziala.
Shit, gonna need a gate there as well in case I need to escape.
Aiwa. Nudunziala.
Na bella.
Nudunziala.
Bayabala.
Aiwa.
Bayabala.
It's real important I find some stone. Quickly as well.
Numero di tele.
Bayabala. Bayabala.
Okay, on the way to feudal age.
Veo che la sai. Io veo che la sai. Io. Aiwa. Aiwa. Io.
Nudunziala.
Veo che la sai. Aiwa. Ngangafamo. Io.
I need a bit of luck here to find some stone.
Inci. Sei.
Bayabala.
Here come the towers. Good fun.
Aiwa. Nudunziala.
Non va a vedere.
Looking too promising,
Nudunziala.
perfectly honest.
Agua. Valvo. 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 Agua.
Just gonna pretend that I'm actually staying here, even though I'm not. This is just chaos at the moment.
Agua. Veo que la salsa.
I am just gonna sell. And I am gonna go to castle. Oh no, I need another building. What? Not paying attention to what I'm doing here, to be honest. Not too worried if I lose water at the moment. Primary focus is just making sure I have some sort of eco going. This is the kind of game I hate, to be honest. There's just no structure to it. So what do I need to do? I need to get to castle. As soon as I get to castle, I'm building more TCs, and then I'm hoping my allies are gonna bail us out of this one. I still haven't found stone. Get some stone, I should probably take some of that. need the boom super hard to get out of this.
Ngấp. Aywa.
Try and send even more villas away.
Bayabala.
Oh, what?
Nagkamanala. Ngap abu. Aywa, ngap abu. Iyo. Kayi sayi. Bayabala. Bayabala. Ngap abu. Iyo. Aywa. Aywa, aywa. Iyo, kayi sayi. Kayi sayi. Ngap abu. Bayabala. Kayi sayi. Bayabala. Nagkamanala. Nabena. Iyo. Bayabala.
Tempted to actually delete this TC so I don't keep making. Actually, what I might do is control group these TCs and make sure I'm just creating from these. So I'm just forfeiting this base really. It's not worthwhile. Oh, no, 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 no.
Bayabala. 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 Bayabala.
I need to get you. I'm way behind everyone.
Kejalna.
Aywa. Ngafamo. Ngafamo. Iyo. Iyo. Iyo.
Okay, I need to secure my base, and the way I'm going to do that is with a castle. So let's go castle there. That'll help. How the rest of my allies doing? Score. Yellow's doing good. Blue's doing okay. I'm lagging behind.
Bayabala. 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 Nunggulo de tela. Nagkamanala. Nagkamanala. Nunggulo de tela.
Iyo.
gold, 40 wood. So I need gold and, sorry, 50 food and 40 gold. So I'm just gonna quietly. Already got one of them. Already got one of them. Actually, I'm probably okay then. Let's build some army. Try and do something.
Numero de tela.
Okay, got way too many on. Gold.
Va bene, vai a ballare.
This is a classic mistake I keep making, is that s- stocking up on gold for no reason.
Inci. Vai a ballare. Vai a ballare, vai a ballare.
Japanese players building a lot of castles, so that's yep.
Come on, alla. Vai a ballare. Va bene. Vai a ballare. 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 Vai a ballare.
Well, I feel safer over here than I was over there, that's for sure. But Not too sure what's actually going on at the moment. There's not much action happening. Oh, I'll tell you what I should be doing. I shouldn't have my units sitting over here doing nothing. Oh. Right, let's go up to Imp. Let's try and do something here.
Bayabala. 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 Bayabala.
Io. Io. Io.
Yeah. Didn't see this coming, to be honest. Yeah, it's pretty unconventional strategies.
Bayabala. Bayabala. Va bene. Io. Aiwa. Lungo del tela.
I need to take on that army somehow, at some stage, otherwise it's gonna wipe everyone. I should get... no. It's the best I've got. Maybe I should make some galleons.
Bayabala.
Actually, does that give us anything? Ships move faster, okay, probably need that. Safe to say I hate Nomad. There's just no structure to this game at all. Right. Some wood. Right, let's go.
Numero de tel.
Oh man, this is an awful, awful fight. I'm probably taking on someone here with a vastly superior economy to me.
Ngakaru. Bayabala. Chika. Bayabala. 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 Kamanala. Bayabala.
annoying. Too sure what to do here, to be honest. Just don't have an eco. They're all cleaned up before. And I've got no gold. Realistically, can't take that gold. Man, I don't think I've ever played this Missio game before. I don't think I'll do this on stream again, to be honest. It's impossible to do this and talk and focus on what we're supposed to be doing all at the same time. We're slowly but surely running out of wood as well. Right, what's the backup option? Arbalest. I can't do that. Skirmisher. Is that helpful? I suppose it helps against a couple players. Might as well go for it.
Bayabala, bayabala,
Seeing as I got no gold.
bayabala, bayabala, bayabala.
I'm not quite sure why Gray's score is so low. Hasn't been under a tremendous amount of pressure. Really annoying.
Bayabala.
Fine.
Bayabala.
Build an army over here then. Let's get that for a start.
Bayabala. Na bene. Bayabala, bayabala. Bayabala, bayabala.
You were calling it, and I'm actually kind of relieved about that. Oh, Teal. Teal was massive navy. Man, that was annoying. Yeah, that was the game changer. I was just getting into a good position, and then this showed up. And apparently Malian's navy can't stand up against that. They get cannon galleons, fast fire ships. I only get fire ships, so just not an efficient fight for me at all. Teal was a good player. They had good trade going. I was thinking of starting a trade, but how do you trade when this is roaming around? Orange held well. He was under pressure a lot. And yeah. Yeah, this is where I started. So I'm glad I got out of there, but they had the better position, the better team. Maybe the better civs as well for this map. Like, there's a lot of water here for Nomad. Water's very important. Normally there's, land everywhere. A little bit of water around the perimeter, but it's a bit of a different generation for the map. Look at this, like, we're never getting rid of that. Unless you got the upper hand. need a lot of trebs. But yeah, we were getting pushed back. Everything I was trying wasn't working, so skirms wouldn't have made the difference, that's for sure. Yeah, oh, really frustrating game, but yeah, and I know I wasn't talking a lot there as well, so not great streaming either, but yeah, apologies for that, guys. I won't be doing Nomad again on stream, at least not until I actually understand how to actually go about playing the game. So I did a little bit of damage, but you know, Red seemed like a weaker player. Given he wasn't under a lot of pressure, he should have been probably contributing more than that. I think Grey was also not the strongest on our team, because I was a bit of a punching bag. He was sort of in behind me, but I saw he was making halbs and things like that, so not particularly helpful against the army that we're up against. Man, 100. Oh yeah, that's a population 300 game. That's another thing I forgot. Yeah. So I didn't have anywhere near enough fills. I should have been up at the 150, 170 mark. Yep, not good. And it's just an ugly timeline for me. Just ups and downs, ups and downs. Never really able to stabilize and, you know, come up with a response to Teal. Teal was putting me under massive pressure with his navy, so I don't think Malians are the civilization for that. Who did we have? We had Malay, Incas, and who else was on our team? Aztecs, yeah. Yeah, we didn't. Maybe Malay was the best response on water, but he was busy elsewhere. Oh well, frustrating game. Okay, so that's it for this week, guys. I'm going to call it there because that was quite draining. I don't think we have enough time to fit in another game in the 2-hour slot, so thanks for watching, and we'll be back next week.